Hey community, Frank here. So I received some comments on one of our posts saying, you know, you're just one of those turds, I believe was his name that he called me, that just uses the methodology and doesn't pay to be an affiliate. And, the methodology is an open source methodology put out there by Greg. It is not owned by CrossFit. There are many gyms, thousands of gyms who have de-affiliated and continue to use Greg's open source methodology. CrossFit does not own the methodology. They own a brand name. They've mismanaged that brand name, and now affiliates are choosing to not pay a fee to associate with a brand that is damaged. The other suggestion by this commenter was that now that CrossFit's sold, I can go back to, doing whatever it is I do. And that is absolutely not the case. There are rumors that CrossFit's been sold. I've heard nothing definitive. I know there's certain media personalities that would love to put it out there. One of the parties that is strongly rumored to be buying it is B Sport, and the director being, or the founder of B Sport in the UK being Malik. B Sport also owns Northern Spirit, who are a sponsor of the games this year. Now, I don't have any insight into this. All I know is the rumors that I've heard. Some people strongly suggest that this is the case, and we'll hear an announcement in the coming weeks. We've heard that for a couple weeks now. But I did a quick little AI, I'm just curious, trying to get more information on B Sport and Malik. And according to AI, B Sport can't afford to pay $220 million. And so I asked AI, I said, well, where would they get the money? And AI's first answer was, well, they could go to private equity. And this is the exact scenario we saw with Eric Rosa. The story I heard was that Eric came to Greg with $100 million, and Greg said, I'm paraphrasing, or I could be wrong with the exact wording here, but Greg said $200 million is the price tag, and Eric Rosa went and got financial backing from private equity and got $200 million and came back to Greg and bought the company, and we know how that went. This is the problem with the company selling for $220 million to an investor. An investor wants money, a return on their investment. They're going to want their money back plus some. And this is what we saw over private equity with private equity for the last 5 years. And this is what we'll see for the next 5 years. And if CrossFit even lasts that long. Now, we are continuing our efforts. We are in the process of forming the organization and trademarking the brand. We've decided on a brand that we'll use as an alternative to the CrossFit brand, and affiliates, former and current affiliates, can associate with that new brand. We will be putting out some marketing materials around the brand, and the more affiliates we have on, we will be using their affiliate fees to promote, defend, and differentiate the brand. As a contrast to private equity, who are taking your affiliate fees and sucking them out of the company for profits and failing to promote, defend, and differentiate the brand that you're paying to associate with. Why anyone would pay to associate with a brand that is not being promoted, defended, and differentiated, that has a bad reputation, is beyond me. I see little to no value. In fact, I see a detriment to being associated with the CrossFit brand at this point. But people in your gym, if you're a gym owner, you probably see the people in your gym and you think CrossFit is a great brand. Everyone around you in your bubble, in your CrossFit community, thinks CrossFit's a great brand because they know what CrossFit stands for. But the fact of the matter is, they know the methodology, they know the community. But the fact of the matter is, there are negative perceptions about the brand that perpetuate in the broader public. And so the reason people aren't coming into your gym, there are people that are staying out of your gym because you are associated with the CrossFit brand. So, our new brand as an alternative will be a nonprofit owned by a nonprofit organization. You will pay affiliate fees if you want to associate with the new brand. Thousands, hundreds, and thousands of former CrossFit affiliates and even current CrossFit affiliates associating with this new brand will make the new brand instantly synonymous with Greg's methodology and the community. And one of the large focuses of our new brand will be the contrast between our brand, which is gym owned, focused on the community, and the affiliate fees being spent on promoting, defending, and differentiating the brand, supporting gym owners and coaches, will be a stark contrast to private equity's approach of collecting fees, riding off the misguided loyalty of the current community and gym owners, and just collecting fees and sucking the fees out of the company for profits. And those two, that stark contrast will be, for me, and I think for a lot of affiliate owners, an easy decision to switch over. Now, again, some people might say, well, this new brand is unknown, nobody's going to know what it is. And that's why hundreds and thousands of affiliate owners, the news of hundreds and thousands of affiliate owners moving over to the new brand will instantly establish the brand. Not only that, but all those affiliate owner fees will then be turned around and spent promoting, defending, and differentiating the brand. So that's where we're going. We're still continuing on with our work despite the CrossFit company being bought apparently by some company. Again, AI seems to think that B Sport doesn't have the money, so where are they getting the money from? It's a good question. And even if B Sport does have the money, they are likely going to look for, again, profits, and they're contributing nothing. In fact, they are largely allowing the brand to be mismanaged, or at least the current owners are, and what the future owners will do, we'll see. But again, I suspect that they are largely financially backed by private equity who are going to look to do the same thing. So if you want to make a change, if you want to be a part of this, send us an email, cfaffiliatecollective@gmail.com. Send us your name, phone number, and email address, as well as your gym name, number of years affiliated, and your current affiliation status. And we'll send you an email with the details. All of our communication will be kept confidential. You'll be on our email list. You can unsubscribe at any time using a link at the bottom of the email. And hopefully you'll join us and we'll get organized and save CrossFit. All right, thanks.